Check 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good afternoon. Welcome out to Havelock, North Carolina, where the Gca Knights are taking on the Gramercy Christian Warriors. Hopefully play-by-play is going to work. We're trying something new with some new mics here on the portable setup, so hopefully things work out. Your Knights are visiting Gramercy here this afternoon. Your starting lineup for the Knights: number 3, Ethan Hopkins; number 1, Mason Brown; number 14, Eli Suggs; number 11, Connor Dial; number 9, Gabe Longenberger; number 7, Jonathan Williams; number 2, Carter Letchworth; number 6, Hunter Stroud; and rounding things off, batting 9th, number 4, Jackson Heath. As the warm-up pitches are done, we're getting ready to get underway here in Havelock. Knights third base coach will be Coach Craddy as usual, and first base will be covered at the moment by Coach Darren Heath. The Knights coming off a tough loss last night to New Bern Mustangs, looking to bounce back here in Havelock against Gramercy. Leading things off this half inning, number 3, Ethan Hopkins steps into the right side of the box. Righty-righty matchup here as we get underway. First pitch of the game. In there, swing and a miss, comes up empty. 0-1's the count. Number 36 towing the rubber for Gramercy. The 0-1 offer. Fouls it back. That'll make the count 0-2. Ethan finds himself in a quick hole here. Big backstop here at the ballpark, 55 feet from the back of home plate to the fence. So catchers are going to have to be a brick wall. The 0-2 just misses outside. Tried to change his eye level, get him to chase after it. He laid off of it. 1-2's your count. Number 1, Mason Brown awaits on deck. And the 1-2 offer. Drills that one back up the middle. That'll drop for a base hit. And Ethan Hopkins gets things started with a single. And that puts the first Knight runner on base and brings up number 1, Mason Brown. Mason will dig in from the left side, righty-lefty matchup here. Ethan gets his lead off of first. Not sure if Mason got his sign from the coach. Pick over to first, not in time. As Ethan will walk it up. Mason digs in front of the box. Number 14, Eli Suggs, awaits on deck. First pitch home, shows bunt, pulls it back for a ball inside. 1-0's the count. We'll see after the bunt show if that brings the third baseman. He'll come up to the grass. Mason digs back in. The 0-1. Shows it again, lays off of it. Ethan takes off to second, throw down, not in time. And Ethan Hopkins will be credited with a stolen base. That puts the first runner in scoring position for the Knights. Mason digs back in, 2-0 offer. Pitch home, shows bunt. Pulls it back, takes the strike. And Ethan getting a little coaching from Coach Craddy as he missed the sign to steal and the third baseman crashed down. Teaching moment here. 2-1 the count. Top of the first, nobody out. Pitch home. Pops it left field, that could drop. It will for a base hit. Ethan's coming home, throw home's gonna be close, not in time. Mason's thinking 3. And he'll stand on third base as he takes the RBI single with extra bases. 1-0 to count, 1-0 the score here in the top of the first. That'll bring up number 14, Eli Suggs. Suggs will dig in from the right side, righty-righty matchup, nobody out, as Mason dances 90 feet away. Pitch home. Takes the strike down the heart of the plate, 0-1's the count. Pitch home. The 0-1. Fouls it back towards us. That'll make the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Eli digs back in. The 0-2. Drills it back up the middle. Good attempt by the second baseman. That'll be an RBI single for Suggs. And the Knights jump out to a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first. That'll bring up number 11, Connor Dial. Connor will dig in from the right side. Eli dances off first. First pitch popped up, foul. That's going to go out of play. 0-1's the count. No balls, 1 strike. Connor digs back in. Pitch home. Sails high. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 offer. To the third baseman. Third base just under the glove. Dow will reach on the error. That'll put runners at first and second. Nobody out. Top of the first. That'll bring up number 9, Gabe Longenberger. Eli at second, Connor at first. Gabe will dig in from the right side. Pitcher looks in, gets a sign, comes set. Pitch home. In there for a strike, 0-1's the count. The 0-1. Just misses. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a 1-1. Fouls it back and out of play. And that'll work him to a 1-2 hole. Steps on, picks to first, dials back in plenty of time. Gabe digs in, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch home. Runner's gone, pops it up. First baseman makes the grab for 1, and they double him up on the hit and run. And that'll leave Connor Dial on first, and that'll bring up number 7, Jonathan Williams, with 2 away here in the top of the first. Knights lead 2-0. As Williams digs in. Righty-righty matchup, Connor with his lead. Pitch home. Misses low and away for a ball, 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Taps it to the third baseman. Third baseman scoops, throw across the field. Gets him with a stretch by the first baseman. They leave 1 stranded, push 2 across. We go to the bottom of the first. 2-0 your score. Knights with the lead. You're watching GCA Knights baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back to Havelock. Bottom of the first we go. Knights lead 2-0 here against Gramercy. Your defensive alignment for the Knights, starting at the hot corner third base. Jonathan Williams, shortstop, will be Ethan Hopkins. Second base, Logan Evans. First base, Mason Brown. Moving left to right, left field, Jackson Heath. Center field, Gabe Longenberger. And in a right field, Hunter Stroud. Starting on the bump with his first pitch. Sails just a little high for a ball. Will be Connor Dial, his battery mate behind the plate, Eli Suggs. 1-0 the count here to number 33 for the Warriors. Next pitch just misses the outside corner. 2-0's the count. The 2-0 offer. Misses outside corner once again. 3-0 the count here. Knights having to dig deep in the bullpen. The 3-0 pops that one up right center. Gabe on the run. Just missed making the grab for a running grab. He's going to. They'll throw it in. And he'll have a stand-up double to start things off. Good play by Gabe out in center field, fighting the sun, trying to make a grab on the run. And that'll put the first Warrior in scoring position at second base. That'll bring up number 1 for the Warriors. He digs in, runner at second. Logan scoots over, trying to hold him on. Connor comes set, pitches. High and inside, throw down to third. That's way off the mark. Jackson with the ball, good backup at third, and that'll keep the runner there. So once again, catcher's having to work here behind the plate to the fence. Backstop is 55 feet. Could play a T-ball game behind the backstop here. Pitch home, just a bit inside. 2-0's the count. Number 1 digs back in, the 2-0 offer. Misses just a little low, 3-0 the count.
You ready, Carter?
See if they give 1 the green light here. Pitch home, just a bit high, and he'll draw the base on balls. That'll put runners on the corners, nobody out here in the bottom of the first. And that's going to bring up, I believe, the pitcher, number 36, to the plate. He'll dig in from the right side. Pitch home. In there, missed. Runner will take off to second. He'll reach on the defensive indifference. 1-0 to count. The 1-0. Just a bit inside. The 2-0. Healthy cut, comes up empty. 2-1's the count. And he'll step off. That'll move the runner back to third. Dial digs back in. The 2-1. Misses just low. Good stop by Suggs behind the plate. And that'll work it to a 3-1 count here. Sells high and inside. That'll be ball 4. And he'll draw the base on balls. Base is juiced here. Knights still looking for their first out. So with bases loaded, that'll bring up number 17 for the Warriors. First pitch misses high. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Chases that one, gets a little help. That'll even things up, 1-1.
You ready out there?
The 1-1. Chases another one high. Connor saying he'll take all the help he can get. 1-2's the count. Pitch home. And chase that one for the first strikeout. First out of the inning for the Knights. Base is still loaded here. And that will bring up number 10, I believe it is, for the Warriors. Pitch home. Sails high and inside for a ball. 1-0. Dial just trying to find his groove and work his way down here. The 1-0 offer. Shows bunt, pulls back, and they've got a pickoff move here. And he'll throw down. And good pickle play here. And he's out of the baseline. So good hustle to get the out. And they'll call him out of the baseline on the run back. 2 away.
Good job, guys.
So that was Eli to Jonathan, Jonathan to Connor, Connor to Eli. It was pretty much half the infield. Let's go with that. Everybody had a play in it. 1-0 the count. Runner takes off, nobody looking. That one's in there for a strike. That'll even the count, 1-1. Runner at first did not follow, so that puts runners on the corners. The 1-1 misses inside. 2-1's the count. Good communication by the infield. The 2-1. In there for a strike on the inner half. And he says the count's full. I've got 2-2. We'll change it to full. Full count. Connor checks the runners. Comes set. Payoff pitch. That'll miss low and away. Kick way away. And that'll plate 1. And the Warriors are on the board. 2-1 the score here in Havelock. Runners on the corners. 2 away. 2-1 your score. That'll bring up, I can't get the score there. Connor steps off. That works everybody back to their respective bases. 35, I believe it is, for the Warriors. Connor looks in, gets his sign, comes set. Pitch home. Just misses letter high. 1-0's the count. One offer. That sells high. That's going to send another runner home. And that'll tie things up. 2-2 here in the bottom of the first. 2 away. 2 balls, no strikes. Batter digs back in. Connor comes set, the 2-0 offer. In there for a strike, 2-1's the count.
Do it again, bud. Help him out.
Pitch home. In there for strike 2. Back-to-back strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. Deuces wild here in the bottom of the first. Nice looking to get off the field. Pitch home. Chases that one. Comes up empty for strike 3. They leave 1 stranded, push 2 across. We go to the top of the second. You're watching Knights baseball here on the 2 Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this.
right, Carter. You got
All right, welcome back as we go to the top of the second. All knotted up 2-2 here in Havelock. Leading things off this half inning will be number 2, Carter Letchworth. Carter holding down second base? Is he playing second base?
Yeah.
I'll get it right here in a minute. I don't have all my paperwork in front of me for this game. Carter to lead things off, digs in from the right side. Number 36 towing the rubber for the Warriors. That one misses below the knees. 1-0's the count. Number 6, Hunter Stroud, awaits on deck. The 1-0. Pops it up, and that'll fall harmlessly foul at the backstop. That'll even the count, 1-1. Carter digs back in, pitch home. Misses outside, 2-1's the count. The 2-1 offer.
Run it hard.
Hits it to the second baseman, bobbles it, comes up. Did he beat the throw? No. They say he got him by a step. We will go to the media truck and look at the replay. That'll bring up number 6, Hunter Stroud, put number 4, Jackson Heath on deck. 1 away here in the top of the second. First pitch misses outside, 1-0's the count. Chases one, letter high. That'll even it up, 1-1. The 1-1 offer. Chases that one, comes up empty. And the 1-2 offer. Foul tips, stays alive. Hunter digs back in, the 1-2. Just misses. That'll even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the lineup. Waits in the hole. The 2-2. Misses just outside. Full count. Stroud digs in. 36 comes set. Payoff pitch. That'll miss, and he'll draw the walk. That'll bring up the number 9 batter, number 4, Jackson Heath. Number 3, Ethan Hopkins, now awaits on deck. Jackson will dig in from the left side, righty-lefty matchup. Stroud dances off at first, 1 away. Pitch home. Drops in there for a strike, little off-speed action. 0-1's the count. Pick attempt over to first. Hunter's back in time. Pick attempt to first once again, and Hunter trying to make sure his washing machine works when he gets home. 0-1 the count. Pitch home. Ball misses high. Hunter into second, and he thought about going, as he'll be credited with a stolen base. So a nice runner in scoring position, 1 away. 1-1 the count on Jackson Heath. Pitch home, misses in the dirt. And Hunter Stroud with his second stolen base.
Come on, Jackson.
And that puts a Knights runner in scoring position 90 feet away. 2-1 the count to Jackson. And the pitch home. Pops it up and out made by the catcher. 2 away. That'll bring up top of the lineup number 3, Ethan Hopkins. So he'll dig in from the right side. 2 away. Knights trying to take the lead back here in the top of the second. Pitch home. That'll miss in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher behind the plate. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Pops it up, center field. Center fielder ranges to his left and makes the grab for out number 3. They leave one stranded. We're all knotted up, 2-2. We go to the bottom of the second. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second, still knotted up, 2-2. Connor Dial still towing the rubber for the Knights. Leading things off for the Warriors, looks like number 8. He'll dig in from the right side. The rest of the defensive alignment remains the same. First pitch home, misses inside, 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Pops it up left side. Jackson Heath on the run. And that'll go right over his head. I believe that was Jackson. And a leadoff double to start things off for the Warriors here in the bottom of the second.
Get sloppy out there.
And that'll bring up number 7 for the Warriors. Center fielder made the last out to end the threat of another run by the Knights in the top of the second. Dial toes the rubber, takes a look at the runner at second. Pitch home, in there for a strike, 0-1's the count. The 0-1. sails high. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Connor takes a look at the runner at second. Pitch home. Misses inside, pass ball. That'll move the number 8 for the Warriors over to third. So the Warriors threatening here. Nobody out in the bottom of the second. 2-1 the count. Here to number 7 for the Warriors. Pitch home.
Good stop, Eli.
And that one will miss outside. Good stop by Eli. Keeps the runner at bay. 3-1 the count here. And that'll sail high for ball 4. That'll put runners on the corners with nobody out. That'll bring up number 2, I believe, for the Warriors.
Wake up out there, Carter.
Misses in the dirt. 1-0's the count. Dial comes set, the 1-0. And he'll wear that one right in the small of the back. So with a hit by a pitch, that'll load the bases with nobody out here in the bottom of the second. As number 2 takes his stroll down the first baseline, seems to be okay. That'll bring us back to the top of the lineup with bases juiced here. I believe this is the pitcher, or excuse me, number 33. Knights looking for an out. Pitch home. Sails high and inside for a ball. 1-0's the count. Pitch home. Just missed. The 2-0. And another hit by pitch. And the Warriors will take the lead. 3-2 here in the bottom of the second with bases loaded.
Take your time, Connor.
First pitch misses high and outside, excuse me, for a ball. 1-0's the count. That'll miss. 2-0. Bases loaded here, bottom of the second. Pitch home. That sails high. Eli able to bring that one in. Time called. And that'll send Coach Darren out to the mound to have a talk with his pitcher. The Knights will be back home Thursday against Liberty. Makeup game from a rainout from a couple of weeks ago. And we'll get back to it here. 3-0 the count, 3-2 the score, bases loaded. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Pitch home. Ball 4. And that will plate another Warriors run. Next batter steps in, and he'll be hit by a pitch. And that'll plate another Warrior run, 5-2 the score. And the Knights struggling today as their pitching pool is about depleted. That'll bring up number 17 for the Warriors. He was a strikeout victim his last at bat. Pitch home, lays off of it. 1-0's the count. One 2-0. That'll miss in the dirt. 3-0 to count. And that'll miss the top part of the zone. 4, ball 4. That'll walk in a run. 6-2 the score. And that'll be a change here, so we'll see what we're going to go with. We'll find out who your new pitcher is. We'll let you know when we come back. 6-2 your score here in the bottom of the second. You're watching Knights Baseball on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the second, 6-2 the score. Bases juiced, nobody out. New pitcher in for the Knights. Number 14, Eli Suggs, will come from behind the plate to take over pitching duties. That'll send Carter Letchworth behind the plate. Ethan Hopkins will slide over to second. Connor Dow will take over duties at first, and they'll put the lefty, Mason Brown, at short. All other positions remain the same. First pitch in for Suggs. Sails high for a ball. 1-0's the count. Number 10 digs back in. Knights looking for their first out. The 1-0 offer. Misses outside as Eli looks to find his groove here. The 2-0. That'll miss high. 3-0 to count. In there for the ceremonial 3-0 strike one. The 3-1 offer. In there for strike two. He's worked it from a 3-0 to a full count here. Eli looking for the punch out for the first out of the inning. Suggs comes set, payoff pitch. Just missed outside for ball 4. And that'll walk in run number 7 here as the Warriors push their lead out to 5. And that'll bring up number 35 for the Warriors. Swing and a miss, comes up empty. 0-1's the count. The 0-1. In there for strike 2. Eli comes set. The 0-2 offer. Breaking ball misses outside. Tried to catch the corner.
Good job, Carter.
Eli toes the rubber. The 1-2. Pops it back towards us. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just run it to the dugout.
The 1-2. Misses in the dirt. Carter with a good block. Keeps all runners at bay. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Suggs takes a breath, toes the rubber, looks in, gets his sign, comes set. Pitch home. And got some help on that one. High and inside, 1 away. So with 1 away, that'll bring up number 8 for the Warriors. Pitch home. Sells high for a ball, 1-0's the count.
Good, Eli. Relax out there. One down.
Pitch home. Nice pitch in there for a strike. Had a little juice on that one. 1-1's the count. The 1-1. In there for strike 2. Suggs seems to find his groove here. Base is juiced, 1 away. The 1-2 offer. Comes up empty, back-to-back strikeouts, 2 away.
Eli. One more out, guys.
That'll bring up number 7 for the Warriors. Pitch home. In there for a strike. 0-1's the count. The 0-1. Comes up empties.
All right, one more.
Eli toes the rubber, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, bases juiced. Pitch home. And comes up empty, back-to-back strikeouts. They leave 3 stranded, push 5 across, 7-2 your score. We go to the top of the 3rd. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. We'll be back. All right, welcome back to Havelock as the Knights find themselves in a 5-run deficit. 7-2 your score here in the top of the 3rd. Leading things off this half inning for the Knights, number 1, Mason Brown. He'll dig in from the left side. Number 36 still towing the rubber for the Warriors. As the Knights look to gain back some of those runs they allowed. Pitcher comes set, pitch home. Pops it into left field. Left fielder making the run. It'll drop for a base hit. Mason thinks about 2. He'll make the turn and stay right there. So leadoff runner on here in the top of the 3rd. That'll bring up your relief pitcher, number 14, Eli Suggs.
Come on, Eli. Here we go, 14.
Here we go, Eli.
Eli looks down the third base line to Coach Craddock, gets his sign, steps in from the right side. Mason with his lead at first. Pitcher comes set. Pitch in there for a strike. 0-1's the count. The 0-1. Mason's gone. Drills that one deep. And he's going to be burnt. And Mason had to hold up for the possible tag up. So back-to-back singles puts runners at first and second with number 11, Connor Dial, stepping up to the plate.
Come on, Connor. Good hit here. Come on now, base it.
Connor's going to dig in from the right side. Second baseman holding Mason on at second. Pitch home. That'll miss in the dirt. Mason's going to take off to third, throw down to third. That'll kick away. And they're going to have him stay right there as Eli trails him. And Mason gets the white pants that I just got cleaned this morning at 6:30 in the morning. Dirty. 1-0 to count. Pitch home. That'll miss in the dirt, kick away. Mason thought about it. Not far enough on this 55-foot backstop for him to take off. 2-0's the count. The 2-0 offer. That'll miss in the dirt. 3-0 to count. Number 9, Gabe Longenberger waits on deck. The 3-0. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases. So with bases juiced, that'll bring up number 9, the center fielder, Gabe Longenberger. And that'll put number 7, Jonathan Williams, on deck. Knights trail by 5, looking to put up a crooked number here. Pitch home. That'll sell high for a ball. 1-0's the count.
All right, Gabe. You got this. Wait for yours.
1-0. So 2 balls, no strikes here. Gabe looking for one down the heart to do some damage. That'll miss low, kick away. Good stop by the catcher, keeps it out in arm's reach. 3-0's the count.
Come on now.
The 3-0. That'll miss in the dirt and kick away. It's ball 4.
Mason, get the bat.
And time called here by the Warriors coach. He'll come out and have a talk to his pitcher as the Knights cut the lead to 4 here in the top of the 3rd. And looks like we may have a pitching change here. And we will. We'll step aside and let you know who that is. 7-3 to score. Bases juice, nobody out here in Havelock. You're watching Knights baseball here on the 2 Sports Network. All right, welcome back. Top of the third, nobody out. Bases loaded. Eli Suggs at third, Connor Dial at second, and Gabe Longenberger at first. Now stepping into the right side of the box, number 7, Jonathan Williams, towing the rubber for the Warriors relief pitcher, number 33. His first pitch of the game, foul tipped into the mitts, 0-1 to count. Williams will dig back in. The 0-1 offer. In there for a strike. 0-2's the count. And that'll miss for a ball. That'll work to count 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Williams digs in. And the pitch home. And he'll go down looking as it catches the outer half. 1 away. That'll bring up the catcher, number 2, Carter Letchworth. .33 toes the rubber. Pitch home. Drills that one up the middle. That'll drop for a base hit. And they'll keep Connor down there. Suggs will come in to score. And they cut the lead to 3. So Hunter Stroud will dig into the right side of the box. Base is loaded here, top of the third. Warriors with a 3-run lead now. Number 33 delivers, and therefore strike. 0-1's the count. Tying run represented by Carter Letchworth at first. That'll sell high. And a pump fake from the catcher gets Connor Dial to dive back into third. One the count here. Pitch home. That'll catch the outer half. 1-2's the count. And the 1-2 offer. And that'll miss. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here we go, 6. Have some fun.
The 2-2. Foul tipped, stay alive. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Bases juiced there in the top of the third. 33 looks in, has got his sign. He comes set, the 2-2 offer. Oh, right into the mask of the umpire, time called. And he says he's okay. As catcher walks it out to give the umpire a minute. We'll set up and do it again. Number 4, Jackson Heath awaits on deck. 33 comes set. Pitch home. Lays off of that one. He's worked it to a full count. Base hit, ball 4. That's what we're looking for here. Base is juiced. Payoff pitch. That'll miss in the dirt. Ball 4. And that'll walk in another Knights run, and they cut the lead to 2. 7-5 your score here in the top of the third. And that will bring up number 4, Jackson Heath. Jackson Heath popped up to the catcher his last at bat. Gabe at third, Carter at second, Hunter at first. 1 away. Pitch home. That'll miss inside. 1-0's the count. So 1 ball, no strikes. Pitcher's got his sign. He comes set. Pitch home. Just a bit inside. 2-0 to count. The 2-0 offer. Comes up empty. 2-1's the count. 33's got his sign. Pitch home. Drills that one right center. Could be trouble. It'll drop. Base hit. That's going to plate 1. And all runners will go station to station as they had to hold up. And that cuts the lead to 1. 7-6 your score here in the top of the third in Havelock. We flip it to the top of the lineup. Number 3, Ethan Hopkins will dig in from the right side. Tying run 90 feet away. Go ahead run 180 feet away. Ethan digs in. Pitch home. Misses low and away for a ball. 1-0's the count.
Better watch it over there, too.
The 1-0. Down the third base line, foul. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. .33 comes set for the 1-1. It's got his sign. Pitch home. And that'll be off the helmet. So the hit by pitch will bring in the tying run. We're knotted up all 7-all with 1 away. That'll bring up number 1, Mason Brown. Mason will dig in from the left side. So a righty-lefty matchup here, bases loaded. 1 away. Fouls that one off. 0-1 the count. Hunter Stroud at third, Jackson Heath at second, and Ethan Hopkins at first. 33's got his sign, the 0-1 offer. That'll miss in the dirt. That'll even the count, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Pitch home. Back up the middle. They'll throw it to first. They'll trade an out for a run. So Knights retake the lead 8-7 here in the top of the third with 2 away. The RBI from Mason. And that'll bring up number 14, the relief pitcher, Eli Suggs. Ethan Danson off a second, Jackson off a third. 2 away. Pitch home. Kicks away. Jackson's coming. And he'll slide in. And the Knights extend their lead by 2. 9-7 the score. 1-0 the count to Eli Suggs. Suggs digs in. 33 toes the rubber. Ethan Hopkins dancing 90 feet away off a third. 33's got his sign. He comes set. The 1-0 offer. And back up too short. Eli hustling down first. Throw off the mark. And that'll score a run on the errant throw. And Eli will take off to second. And the Knights push their lead out 10-7. That'll bring up number 11, the first baseman, Connor Dial. Connor digs in from the right side. Eli dances off of the second. And out in front of it, fouls it off. 0-1's the count. Connor digs back in. 33 looks in, gets the signs, got what he wants. The 0-1. Back up the middle to the second baseman. Second baseman fires to first for the third out. They leave one stranded. They push 8 across. Knights retake the lead. 10-7 the score. We go to the bottom of the third. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, welcome back to Havelock as we go to the bottom of the third. The Knights put up an 8 spot in the top of the third to regain the lead. 10-7 the score here. All defensive alignments remain the same, I believe. This will bring up number 13, I believe it is, for the Warriors. And that'll miss high and inside from Suggs. 1-0's the count. Suggs came in the bottom of the second to take over pitching duties. The 1-0. In there for a strike. That'll even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. 13 digs back in for the Warriors. Righty-righty matchup here. Suggs has got his sign, the 1-1 offer. Sells high, 2-1. Pitch home. Just misses the outside corner. Works it to a hitter's count, 3-1. The 3-1 offer. In there for a strike. That'll work it to a full count.
Let's go now.
You got this, Eli.
One more strike, Eli.
Eli toes the rubber. Payoff pitch. Just missed the top part of the zone. That'll put a runner at first. Nobody out.
Sorry, Eli.
Thought it missed just below the letters. That'll put a Warrior at first and bring up number 36, I believe it is. 33, excuse me, relief pitcher. So that one misses low and away for a ball, 1-0 count. So top of the lineup for the Warriors here. Runner with a small lead at first. Eli takes a long look at him, comes set. The 1-0. In there for a strike, that'll even things up.
Pitch there. There it is.
Nothing by you. There's a man on base.
Eli comes set, the 1-1. Pops that one foul and out of play. And Eli's got him in a 1-2 count.
Come on now, one more strike. Ready out, Theo.
You guys in the middle need to talk about who's got the bag when you see that. Make a decision out there.
The 1-2. Pops it up.
Come on, talk, boys, talk.
Connor calls everybody off, and he makes the grab for out number 1. So that'll bring up number 1 for the Warriors. 1 away, runner at first. Suggs looks in, gets his sign, checks the runner at first. Ball sails high, 1-0's the count. Eli doing a lot of work on the mound where his planting foot lands. Eli will toe the rubber. Connor holding the Warrior runner at first. The 1-0. Hits it to Williams. Williams is thinking 2. Gets it to Ethan. They get 1, not 2. A good defensive play nonetheless. So that will go from Jonathan to Ethan to Connor. 2 away.
Good job, guys.
That'll bring up the starting pitcher for the Warriors, number 36. Eli takes a look at the runner at first, comes set. Pitch home. In there for a strike, 0-1's the count. The 0-1 offer. That'll miss low. Throw down to second, not quite in time.
Good try, Carter.
That'll even things up, 1-1. That moves a Warrior runner into scoring position with 2 away and a 1-1 count.
Nothing by you.
Ethan working to hold the runner. Eli checks the runner at second. He'll step off. That'll move the runner back. The 1-1. In there for a strike. 1-2 to count.
Good job, guys.
Go, one more, Eli.
Eli walks up to the rubber. Runner with a small lead as Ethan will check in behind him. 1-2 the count here. Eli comes set. Pitch on. Comes up empty for strike 3. They leave one stranded. We go to the top of the 4th. 10-7 your score. Gabe, Jonathan, Carter due up for the Knights. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back to Havelock. We go to the top of the fourth. Knights with a 10-7 lead here. Leading things off this half inning, number 9, Gabe Longenberger. He'll dig in from the right side. New pitcher in for the Warriors, number 10. Comes in to toe the rubber, take over pitching duties for Gramercy. Number 7, Jonathan Williams, waits on deck. Gabe to lead things off. Number 10 toes the rubber, looks in, gets his sign. He comes set. Pitch home. This is low, 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. And chases that one, comes up empty. 1-1's the count. Number 10 toes the rubber. Looks in, comes set. The 1-1. That'll sell high, 2-1 the count. Pitch home. Drills that one back up the middle. Attempt to throw him out at first, not in time. And Gabe's on with a leadoff single. So far, every inning, every night, leadoff batter has gotten on to start the innings off. That'll bring up number 7, your third baseman, Jonathan Williams. Digs in from the right side. Gabe dances off at first. That puts number 2, Carter Letchworth, on deck. Nobody out. Gabe with a small lead at first. 10 looks over, gives him a look. Comes set. That'll miss in the dirt, and Gabe will be awarded with a stolen base. One out of the count. The 1-0, he's gone. Right back up the middle to the pitcher, throw over to first, but a hit run moves the runner over. And that'll bring up your catcher, number 2, Carter Letchworth, with 1 away. That'll put number 6, Hunter Stroud, on deck. So another night run 90 feet away as Carter digs in from the right side. Righty-righty matchup here. Top of the fourth. Third baseman holding Gabe over at third. Long look from the pitcher. He comes set. Pitch home. Carter puts that one in play. That'll drop for a base hit and an RBI single. And 11-7 the score here with 1 away. That'll bring up number 6, Hunter Stroud. Carter with a small lead at first. Pitch home. In there for a strike. Throw down to second, not in time. And Carter with a stolen base. Puts another Knights runner in scoring position. On look from the pitcher at Carter at second. Second baseman holding him on. Pitcher comes set, the 0-1 offer. That'll miss low and even the count, 1-1. Pitch home. Misses in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher. Hunter gets a little coaching from the third base coach. Digs back in. Pitcher toes the rubber. Carter with his lead at second. Second baseman holding him. The 2-1. Pops it up, and that'll drop harmlessly for a foul ball. So that'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hunter digs back in, counts even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Carter with a small lead at second. Second baseman holding him on. Pitcher delivers high. Good stop by the catcher behind the plate, and that'll work it to a full count. Nice looking to get the insurance run home from second base. Payoff pitch. And that'll miss, ball 4. So Hunter will draw the walk. That'll put runners at first and second for the Knights, and that'll bring up number 4, the left fielder, Jackson Heath. That'll put the top of the lineup, number 3, Ethan Hopkins, on deck. Shortstop checks in behind Carter at second. Pitcher takes a look. Pitch home. That'll miss inside, 1-0's count. The 1-0. 2-0 to count.
Good eye, Jackson. Head, Jackson.
Jackson 1 for 2, I believe, so far today. The 2-0. That'll sell. 3-0 the count. As the sun begins to set directly behind home plate. So 3-0 count. See if Heath has got the green light here. Carter gets his lead off first. Shortstop checks in behind him.
Mark back there.
Pitcher comes set. That'll miss, ball 4, and that'll load the bases here. 4, top of the lineup, number 3, Ethan Hopkins. And that evidently is going to have a meeting from the pitcher, or excuse me, the coach out to the pitcher, have a meeting with his pitcher. And we'll see if this is just a talk or if we're going to make a change. And it looks like we're going to make a change. 11-7 the score, bases juiced, 1 away here in the top of the 4th. We'll find out who the new pitcher is, and we'll let you know when we come back. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back. All right, welcome back to Havelock. Top of the fourth, 11-7 the score. Knights with the lead. Bases loaded here. One away. New pitcher for the Warriors, number 8, moves over from first base to take over pitching duties. Now batting number 3, Ethan Hopkins. Top of the lineup, shows bunt, pulls it back for a strike on the outer half. 0-1's the count. Carter, I believe, is at third. Hunter at second, and Jackson at first. Ball misses high. That'll even the count, 1-1. Number 1, Mason Brown, awaits on deck. The 1-1 offer. That'll miss in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher. 2-1's the count. Ethan digs back in. Pitch home. Just misses. 3-1's the count. Pops it up. Shortstop says he's got it. He'll put it away for out number 2. So that'll bring up number 1, the shortstop, Mason Brown. 2 away here in the top of the fourth. The base is juiced. Mason digs in from the left side. Drills that one right field, right fielder to make the grab, and out of the glove. That'll play to run. They're thinking about adding 2. They are. And Mason thought about taking off, and he'll hold up right there.
Good job, guys.
So he'll reach on an error. That'll plate 2 runs. And that'll put Jackson Heath at third, Mason at first. 2 away with number 14, Eli Suggs, coming to the plate. Eli digs in right side. Pitch home. Healthy cut, comes up empty. Mason will reach on the defensive indifference. Runners at first and second, 2 away. Yeah, 1 offer. That'll miss in the dirt. Number 11, the first baseman, Connor Dial, awaits on deck. The 1-1. This is low. Pitch on. And check swing.
Wait for yours.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Deuces wild, top of the 4th. Suggs digs back in. Number 8's got his sign. He comes set. Pitch home. That'll miss low. Works the count full. Suggs digs back in. Full count. Pitcher comes set. Payoff pitch. That'll sell high. Ball 4. 13-7 your score, top of the 4th. Bases juiced for number 11, Connor Dial. That puts number 9, Gabe Longenberger, on deck. First pitch misses low and away, 1-0's count. The 1-0. This is in the dirt, gets stopped by the catcher, keeps the runners from advancing, 2-0. That one misses low. Hitters count here, 3-0 to Dial. See if Dial gets the green light here. Pitch home. Fouls it off. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Number 8 comes set. Pitch home. Little toe tapper down the first base line. First baseman will crash. Bobbles the ball. No play. The Dial will reach on the air. That'll plate another run. And that'll bring up the center fielder, number 9, Gabe Longenberger. Knights currently with a 7-run lead here in the top of the 4th, 2 away. Pitch home. Drills that one down the left field line, but it's going to tail foul and out of play. That'll send the runners back and give Gabe a 0-1 count. Gabe digs back in. Time called as Connor makes his way back to first. And we'll do it again. No balls, 1 strike, 2 away. Bases loaded. Pitch home. And he wanted that one bad. Comes up empty, 0-2. And the 0-2 offer. This is low. 1-2 the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Pitch home. Sells high. That'll even things up. Gabe digs back in the 2-2. Mason at third, Eli at second, Connor at first. Hits it to the shortstop. Shortstop throw across the field, not in time. That'll plate one. Suggs coming home. And Gabe advances. So heads up base running here. And 16-7 the score here as that brings up the third baseman, number 7, Jonathan Williams. He'll dig in from the right side. Connor Dial at third, Gabe Longenberger at second. 2 away. Pops it up. Shortstop says he's got it, and he'll put it away for out number 3. They leave 2 stranded. They push a few more across. 16-7 your scores. We go to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Knights Baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 16-7 the score here in Havelock. All right, welcome back. And a couple defensive changes for you. Logan Evans goes to left field. Zach Weatherington goes to right. And Luke Warren, I believe it is, goes to third. Everything else remains the same. So a special treat for you. As we go to the top of the fifth, the moms will take over commentary. I'm going to take a break. Number 17 digs in for the Warriors. Suggs with the pitch in there for a strike. 0-1's the count. And the 0-1 offer. Right back, strikes. And Suggs toes the rubber, looks in. The 0-2 offer. Comes up empty. One away. And that will bring up number 10, I believe it is. So he digs in from the right side. Pitch home. Swing comes up empty. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 offer. Just missed outside, says Blue. 1-1's the count. Pitch home. In there for strike two. 1-2. Shakes off his first, likes his second, the 1-2 offer. And he'll go down looking, backwards K, 2 away. That'll bring up number 35 for the Warriors. 2 away, nobody on here in the bottom of the fourth. That'll catch the inner half for a strike, 0-1. Shakes off his first sign, likes his second. The 0-1. In there, strike two, just below the letters. Eli looking to get out of this in about 7 pitches. The 0-2. Breaking ball just missed. Went low and away trying to change his eyesight. He laid off of it. The 1-2. Toe tapper to the second baseman. Ethan will toss over to Connor for out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Warriors. They leave nobody on as we go to the top of the fifth. 16-7 your score. You're watching Knights Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We go to the top of the fifth, 16-7 your score here in Havelock. Knights over the Warriors. Leading things off this half inning will be number 2, the catcher, Carter Letchworth, followed by number 13, Zach Weatherington, as he awaits on deck. Carter digs in, number 8 toeing the rubber for the Warriors. Right back up the middle. Shortstop with the grab's going to be close. Did he get him? No, not in time. Good hustle from a catcher. And that's going to bring up number 13, Zach Weatherington. That will put Logan Evans on deck. And chases one high, throw down to second, not in time.
Good job, 2.
Carter with another stolen base, and that puts another Knight in scoring position. Zach digs back in, 0-1 the count. Second base comes in to hold Carter on, pitch home, misses high for a ball, 1-1's the count. The 1-1. And he'll wear that one off the hip. So a hit by pitch will put Zach at first, Carter at second, and bring up number 8, Logan Evans.
Here we go, Logan. Come on, Logan.
Logan will dig in from the right side. 2 runners on, nobody out, top of the fifth. Number 3, Ethan Hopkins, the leadoff batter, awaits on deck. Sells high for a ball, 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Hits it to the shortstop. He's tanking 2. They'll get Zach at second. So 1 away here. Runners on the corners. We flip it to the top of the lineup. Number 3, Ethan Hopkins to dig in from the right side. Logan dancing off of first, Carter off of third. Ethan digs in. Number 8 looks over to Carter. Comes set, delivers. That'll sell high for a ball, 1-0's the count. The 1-0. In the dirt, gets away from the catcher. And that'll plate a run. 17-7 your score now here in Havelock.
He's got a hair sticking out of the hole in his helmet.
Logan Evans now dances off a second. 1-0 to count. That'll miss low, ball 2. The 2-0. Pops that one up. Center fielder ranges to his left. He'll make the grab for out number 2. So with 2 away and a runner at second, that'll bring up number 1, Mason Brown, and put number 14, Eli Suggs, on deck. Mason will dig in from the left side, 2 away. Shows bunt, goes around, comes up empty, 0-1's the count. The 0-1. Sells high for a ball. That'll even it up, 1-1. The 1-1 offer. right over the right or first baseman. Play at first, not in time. And Logan's coming home. Play at the plate. He's safe. Mason will take off to second. And 18-7 your score here with 2 away. That'll bring up the pitcher, number 14, Eli Suggs. All right, back at it here. Mason Brown represents the runner at second. Eli Suggs at the plate, 2 away. That'll miss low for a ball. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Pops it up, foul and out of play. That'll even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Second baseman holding Mason on, the 1-1. Drills that one deep into the left and foul for a long strike. 1-2's the count. Eli's been dangerous all year with the long ball. That'll back the left fielder up. The 1-2. Misses in the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Mason's going to take off to third, no through. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So another Knights runner, scoring position, 90 feet away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Pitcher comes set, the 2-2. Lays off of it, and he's worked it to a full count. Number 11, the first baseman, Connor Dial, awaits on deck. Payoff pitch. Pops it up. Third baseman will make the grab for out number 3. They leave 1 stranded, push up a couple more. 18-7 your score. We go to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, we go to the bottom of the fifth. Knights 18, Warriors 7. Here in Havelock. Leading things off for the Warriors, number 8. Comes into the right side. Defensive alignment remains the same from a last half inning. As Eli's looking to shut it down here. Looks in, gets the sign, comes set, pitch home. They're going to say foul ball. It's jammed him up inside on the handle there. 0-1's the count. Eli looks in, got it signed. He comes set. The 0-1 offer. Just a bit outside of the zone. 1-1's the count. A 1-1. Ethan scoops, fires to first, 1 away. So with 1 away, that'll bring up the second baseman for the Warriors. Number 7. He'll dig in from the right side. Eli shakes off his first sign, likes his second. Pitch home. Pops it up. That's going to go out of play. 0-1 the count. So no balls, 1 strike. Shakes off his first sign, and his second, likes his third, the 0-1. Gets him to chase 1 high, 0-2's the count. The 0-2 offer. Sails high and inside, 1-2 to count. Pitch home. Just missed the outside corner. That'll work to count even, 2-2. And chases that one for strike 3. So with 2 away, that'll bring up number 11 for the Warriors. Nobody on, bottom of the 5th. Pitch home. In there for a strike, 0-1's the count. The 0-1 offer. Chases that one high and out of the zone, 0-2's the count. 2 away, 2 strikes, nobody on, bottom of the 5th. Suggs has got his pitch. Pitch home. Breaking ball, gets him swinging. For the strikeout. That will be your ball game. So the Knights finally break the losing streak, come down after a tough loss yesterday and pick one up over the Warriors 18-7 here in Havelock. Knights play again Thursday afternoon. They'll be home at GCA. Come check us out. If not, you can catch us on the stream. You've been watching GCA Knights Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. Good night, everybody.